say we ask some students to grab a random number of counters, and we asked them to count them, but this time we said to them, can you tell me whether or not the number that you've got is even or odd? I wonder, is there an efficient way to represent an even number or an odd number? You can see if we represent the numbers this way, and even when the collection gets really large, when organised into two neat rows like this, it's obviously an even number. What about an odd number? Well, you can see an odd number is like an even number, but it's either plus 1 or minus 1 from that even number, so it's got that extra little counter sitting at the top. And once again, even if the collection gets really large, if it's represented in this way, we can see, even without counting them, that it's an odd numbered collection. So let's see what happens when we start adding even and even numbers, even and odd numbers, and even odd and odd numbers. If we look at an even number, let's take a small number, say 6, notice that we could bust that number up into two parts, into 4 and 2. 4 and 2 by themselves are both even numbers, and so that when we add two even numbers together, we'll get another even number. What about if we add an even number and an odd number? So let's look at this one, for example, and we've got 6 plus 5. Notice the 6 is even because it can be shown as those two nice even rows of 3. But 5's an odd number. It's got the two rows of 2 plus the extra one at the top. Notice if you were to just join those together, you're still going to have that odd numbered shape. Once again, see this example here. Push those 3 onto the top, and once again it's still that odd numbered shape. So an even number and an odd number is an odd number. But what about an odd number and an odd number? So let's say we had 5 plus 5. If that's not immediately obvious what it is, have a look at what happens if you turn around that top 5, just turn it upside down. See how the two now fit neatly together, and you'll get an even number. And once again, it doesn't matter how large those collections get, two odd numbers, turn one of them upside down, and it'll fit neatly into the other one. So an odd number and an odd number is an even number.